Hey guys, welcome to the first study. Well, I did the study for the midterm. Now this is the study for the leap. Um, first we're gonna do English, because I have that tomorrow. But I'm not gonna take all the subjects at once. So that's the good news. And the good news is I don't have to do all the English. I have to do one part of the English and finish the rest on Friday. So I have like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of like regular days. But on Wednesday and Thursday, I have the French test. So I'm not going to explain much about the French because y'all don't speak French, but I do. So we're just going to do English for now. Now, the weirdest part of English is half the time in class we just joke around. Yeah. The other half we just do the work. So, um, in my main channel, I reacted to SML Super Mario Logan, the movie, 1 hour. But it wasn't really a movie, it was an April Fool's joke. But after I watched that, I called up Landon, and we were kind of discussing about that reaction and the leap. So I asked him when's the French test. He said Wednesday and Thursday. And now we're discussing about, or earlier we were discussing about the English test. And I asked him, "Are you ready?" And he said no. And that's true. Like, if you already taken the leap test like in the past of your life, were you ready? Probably not. So that's what this video is going to be all about. Just us studying for English, but not all of it, because I'm not going to take all of it tomorrow. Now, big change. Number one, it's going to be on the Chromebook, the little laptop. And number two, the whole month of April is nothing but tests. And number three, we're doing groups. Because number four, all of us, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders can't take the test at once. It's because number five, the Chromebook can't handle all. There's like about 1,000 students at that school, so so we can't handle all of them at once. Now, if it's on paper and pencil, then it'll be easy, just like last year. Not the test, like the like the setup. Because like since third grade, third through 7th grade, it was always been on pencil and paper. So why is it going to be on Chromebooks this year? I guess they want to do something different for once, because I guess they've had it with paper and pencil. But yeah, also it's going to be like that for like probably the whole year. I mean, like in the future. So, anyway, we're just going to study English. I don't know how long this video is going to be. It might not be an hour, it might be like 30 minutes, because like I said, we're not going to take all of it. So the next study video might be Thursday, because on Thursday we're going to study more than today, because there's sessions. Session 1, Session 2, Session 3, which means it's like Part 1, Part 2, Part 3. Now Part 1 might be just multiple choice, Part 2 might be just writing. Well, it's not really pencil, it's like you're typing. And number 3 might be both. See, we need to study because number 1, we need to get ready, even though we're not really ready. Number 2, we need to get a good night's sleep, which means you need to sleep earlier than you normally sleep on a school night. And number 3, eat a good breakfast, which means you got to eat a little bit more than you usually do before you go to school. So, Tuesday is the only day that I don't have tests for this week, because Wednesday and Thursday we have the French, and Friday I gotta finish the English. So Tuesday, well, so tomorrow night I don't have to go to bed that early. So maybe just in case if I didn't get enough sleep for this tonight, I will. I will. As soon as this video's done, I'm gonna get ready for bed and just sleep. So let's start studying. Just English. So I have two book sacks because there's like different days. One for A day, one for B day. It's just different days of school. Anyway, let's get the study paper. So I switched book sacks because it's better not to carry everything at once unless if you can handle the pain. Also, when you finish the test, you can't play on the Chromebook. You just have to read a book. So I asked Landon, a library book or any book, and he said any book. So tomorrow I'm just gonna bring a library book because if I bring any book, the teacher might say, "Oh, why do you have that book? I think you need a library book." So this is not a library book. It's a chapter book that Charles, Dear Sir Gaming, gave it to me because I don't really have one. I just have like different books. I have sports books. I like sports. I don't like playing them, but I like watching it. So this is the book I'm reading right now. Ender's Game. I think it's a movie. #1 New York Times bestseller by Orson Scott Card. And yeah, there was a movie in November 1st, 2013. I never seen it. I might watch it. I might watch that because I'm reading this. Actually, where's the remote at? I'm gonna search that up. Ender's Game. Oh, okay. Apparently, you can't watch it. You have to buy it. See, some movies are free. Some of them you have to rent for $2.99. So. Oh well. Sorry about that. I don't know if you can hear it. That's the TV. Alright, let's get the study paper. Actually, before I show you, this is my English binder. I think I showed you this in the midterm, if you've seen it. But if you haven't seen it, I'll show you again. Because, like, 6th and 7th grade, we have the same teacher. He's kind of funny, because, like I said, we just joke around sometimes. So, this year, we had our own binder. So, we have 5 tabs, but really we have 8. But you know what's weird? We only use this binder at the beginning of the year. That's it. We just like completely forgot about it. But I'll show you. First is reading strategies. The second is vocabulary. Third is grammar, which there isn't any papers for that. Fourth is spelling, which there isn't any. And writing. So we just have reading, vocabulary, and writing. Now, these worksheets aren't going to be on the test because it's on the computer. It's not going to be on paper and pencil. Only science. So like we don't know what the test is going to look like. It's sort of like a a surprise. What if it was for pencil and paper? Then I mean, this could be... Actually, no. I don't think this could be on the thing. They just got this from, like, They got this from North Carolina. I'm in Louisiana, man. Okay, this is North Carolina. I can't read this to you guys. I'm not going to read you that because it says North Carolina. We just got that from them for, like, practice. We're not in North Carolina, man. See, all this stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that's just a mini assessment. Okay, let's just go to vocabulary, I guess. Vocabulary power, is that in 8th grade? In North Carolina? We'll see. I hope it's not. They give you like a progress chart. Isn't it like for the teachers only? Nope. It doesn't say where it's from, but I don't think vocabulary is going to be on the test. It's usually just like reading. Reading means like you just got to read the text and just answer questions. Now the bad part, that's a subject that I'm having trouble at. Because like everyone's having trouble at some subject. Mine is reading. English. So the reason why is because the text is so long, and whenever I read something for like a while, it makes my eyes kind of sore. Like my dad, you know? I gotta blink. And second of all, it's on the Chromebook, so it might be kind of worse because it's on the. You're just staring at a screen. You're not staring at a paper. But after that, we got the multiple choice. See, you never know what the question's gonna be. Now, the questions, you don't know how many are they gonna be. But let's say if there's 20 questions, but there really isn't. Because some questions have two parts. Part A and Part B. Part A is the main question. Part B is like, give like an example, or like which sentence from the passage best supports the question A. That's pretty much what Part B is. If you get Part A wrong, you will get Part B wrong. But if you get Part A wrong and Part B right, I don't think they'll count it. If you get Part A right and Part B wrong, you will still get Part A right. But if you get Part A wrong and Part B right, they won't count Part B, I don't think. If you get both right, you get both right. If you both get wrong, you both get wrong. So, I'm not going to do this vocabulary power, because, see, they don't even say what the test is going to be about. I know it's English, but what part of English? I don't know, I guess we gotta know everything. This is what happens when you joke around. It's not my fault. I'm not like the class clown, you know? There's only 7 students. What do we have? We have synonyms, word parts, word families. Actually, I'm going to underline the ones that we haven't done. Actually, what's word parts? Okay. Word parts are like, you know, that has like the prefixes and the suffix. Yeah, we learned that a long time ago, so we learned that. Not this year, though, but I'm going to underline it anyway, because this is 8th grade, not elementary. Word families, no. Word families are groups of words that contain the same roots or base roots. Okay, it's pretty much the same thing, but a little bit different. What is this one? Using reference skills, a word and the information given in a dictionary about the word is called an entry. Okay, I haven't learned that at all. Learn in elementary. I'm just writing stuff. I'm not sure if you need to bring a pencil or not, because it's on their Chromebook. Maybe just in case. Alright, that's Unit 1. Unit 2, using synonyms, I did learn that. Base words, yes. Prefixes, no, but I think I learned in, yeah, I learned that in elementary. You know what's weird? We only did one lesson in vocabulary power, which is using synonyms. The rest, we didn't. It's like we just forgot all about it. See, in English class, the teacher, I mean, you never know what he's gonna give out. He can just like pick any like worksheet for us to learn. That's all we do. Sometimes we learn French because the teacher's from French, but he's not bad. He's just kind of. It's just the students, pretty much. Okay, definitions. We did learn that. Let me write something. The ones that I underline are the ones that we haven't learned in 8th grade. Okay. Using synonyms. I keep saying synonyms. Synonyms. Okay, whatever. Prefixes that tell where. Yes, but I haven't learned that this year. See, this is why we don't really learn that much vocabulary. Just reading. That's it. Writing sometimes. Greek word roots. I learned that in elementary. There might be a note that might says, I have not learned that at all, which is probably a new thing in 8th grade. Suffix, oh shoot. Suffix, what? Suffixes, suffixes? Suffixes, suffix is. No, S, suffixes. Suffixes? I don't know. How do you pronounce that word? Suffixes. Is the ES silent? Because ES is es. Suffixes. Suffixes. Suffixes? Suffixes? What? I don't know. I don't think I ever heard of that word in my life. Maybe it's a typo. Oh wait, yeah. Learn. What's Greek words? Let me look that up. Okay, that's page. What? Oh, shoot. We just got, hold on a second. We just got Unit 1, I think. Yeah, that's all we had. Should I use, there's a test in Unit 1. I'm not ready for that. Maybe that might be in the test. Probably not. Anyway, let's just underline things. Learn in elementary. The ones that I haven't underlined are the ones that we already learned in 8th grade. Yes. Oh yeah, we did learn that this year. Yes, using definition, yes. Prefix, that's how when. Using context clues, yes, I did learn that. Yes, learn Latin words. Never. Never learned. Okay. Learned in elementary. Okay. Yeah, they just have unit 1, like unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yes, yes, I did know antonyms. This is like another type. Number prefixes. Oh, I think I said it right that time. I don't know. Sometimes there's like words that you cannot pronounce, and that's one of them for me. Verbs. Did I learn verbs? Yeah, okay. Compound words, yes. Comparison and contrast. I don't think so. I'm just gonna put that. Learned in elementary. Homophones, yes. Borrowed words. Never learned. They don't even give you the whole thing because they don't want your binder to be so fat. Using test-taking skills, analogies, never learned. So there's like 3 things that I have not learned in this year. Latin word roots. Maybe it's because I'm not Latin. Borrowed. A borrowed word. What? I borrowed. Borrowed? Yeah. Borrowed words. Using test-taking skill. Okay. God. Okay. The teacher did not give us the grammar and the spelling. I guess that's not in the test. We got writing. There's obviously going to be writing in this, which means you got to type. That's probably the hardest question because, like, you got to explain and you got to write this stuff. Like, explain why. Write a paragraph. What happened? Give me some examples. Use details from the text. All that crap, seriously? I mean, you can type it as long as you want, but you can't skip it. So, anyway, they didn't give us the table of contents on this. Writing to learn, writing about wishes and dreams. Okay, this is just like examples. Oh, and then we got cursive. That will never be on the test, so... You know what's weird? Like, if you don't have a book, like, at the beginning of the year, we just do SSR. If you don't know what SSR means, it's Student Silent Reading. If you don't have the book, you have to do this. But, like, nowadays, since we got the Chromebooks, it's the same. I'm not really good at cursive anyway, I can't really type. And then I got a little testing. Oh, they got some, stuff. Look how thick this is. I put that in writing, because, like, you know, cursive is writing. There's 2 S's, I think. What? Huh. QRSS, TTU. Oh, there's 2 U's. W, X, Y, Z. Oh, now I got like cursing with no tracing. Cursive handwriting process. Oh, like writing a text using cursive. Okay. And that's it. That's the binder. So yeah, the only thing that might be on this test is... Let me check reading strategies. Okay, never mind. All right. So I don't think any of this stuff in the binder is gonna be on the test, because guys, you never know what the test looks like. You really wish you can see what the test is, so like you can study the ones that you have to, you know, it's gonna be on the test. It's like you didn't know everything. That's kind of dumb. This folder is for everything. Okay, here it is. Okay, this is yeah. This is the packet that we have been learning for the leap. So this is the one that we're going to be using. Let me just check something else. That's all French stuff. Do you want me to study French on camera or off camera? Let me know. But like, you know, like when if you said yes, when I do it, you're probably gonna be like, what? Okay. These two things. Hold on a second. Identifying irony. That's probably not going to be on the test. Okay, this is French stuff. It's French. French. I gotta learn French too. I might learn that. Oh, I mean, I might study that tomorrow. Oh, these just don't have any holes. Now all this on this side is gonna be for home. Delve. Okay, all the midterms can be for the leap. So, okay, that's 8th grade. That's French. Okay. Alright, here's all the English. Yes, I have 2 book sacks, but I always bring the English every day because I have that class every day. See, if you can bring any book, this is the book that I want to bring, but because number one, actually, I might bring both. If she says if she says you can read any, I'm gonna read this. But if she says you have to read a library / chapter book, I will read this. I'm gonna bring both. I'm gonna read this because number one, it's opening day. So you got champions, super sluggers, hey, like Mario Super Sluggers, prime pitchers, cool characters, record breakers, all that stuff. So I only read like the first 10 pages and I stopped reading because like school, you know. Okay, Facebook and YouTube. Okay, so this is the midterm. See, y'all can't really see it, but oh, okay. The midterm, yeah. This is not going to be on the leap because number one, you have to go to like websites called newsela.com, so this has nothing to do with it. I just pulled this out. I forgot. This is the one that we're going to use. This story is about forensic science. So I think the week before that they gave me this, the narrative prompt rubric. This is not going to be on the test. This is just like an example of a rubric. So I'm going to put that up as well. And I got to switch book sacks. So that's what I'm going to do later. Louisiana Believes is not North Carolina. Sample writing task material. See, you don't know if session 1, which is part 1, if it's going to be writing or like the reading part. Whatever, we're going to study both just in case. Okay, so this is like the writer's checklist. Okay, so like they give you examples of like writers, but this is not going to be on the test. Like pretty much just correcting someone's writing. Yeah, we only corrected one. Anyway, I think if you're going to write a story, it will tell you, but let's read this anyway. English 2, what does that mean? As you write your essay, remember these important points. Content. Read the instructions, the writer task, and the passage, and respond as directed. Present a clear central idea. It's like the first one you have to like read the instructions, yeah, and all the writing stuff in the passage. Yeah, you obviously have to read the passage.